Now, the morning drive.
When we go down this path, we never know what we're going to get. Hey, everybody. Where's the bag of chips?
The morning drive.
This guy.
Mike Bagley.
Who the hell is he?
And Pete Pistone.
Get your motor running.
Fresh, right? Ten minutes before the top of the hour. Connor Mosack joining us at 9. Matt Collig coming up at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hey, Pete.
Yes.
What is today?
Today, Bagman, is Thursday, February 2nd, 2023.
Today is Groundhog Day.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent.
Rise and shine, campers.
Something they've already done in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
It's all done. Now, I guess they just go out and eat and drink, I think, when they're done with that, don't they? It's got to be a big party up there, I'm sure.
Drinking
Well,
at
sure.
9 o'clock in the morning in top hats. What a life to live.
I got something to aspire
Celebrating-
to. You know what?
An animal with 6 months worth of weather predictions.
It was
That's a
so
lot
cute,
to drink
though.
on.
It really was.
When I hang up the microphone, maybe that's the next job for me. Top hat and groundhogs and cocktails.
Well, the event's so big, they were holding microphones, so I don't know.
I'm in.
Today is Crepe Day.
I want you to say, I love crepes.
Don't you say it, Ricky. These colors don't run.
I'm not going to say it.
Magic Pan was the go-to place for crepes back in the day.
So where are we on crepes today?
I don't know.
I'm not a
if-
big crepe guy.
I don't know the last time I had a crepe.
Last
We
time
go
I
to
had
Magic Pan.
I was in Paris. I asked for one in French. The guy made me a fresh one. People behind me asked for a crepe in English, gave him a stale one.
Really? That seems not fair. Just because you know the language. Come on.
Well, I don't. I tried. He could see that I was putting in some effort and I guess was appreciative of that. And I was appreciative.
Well, basically, they had a secret menu.
Would you go to the Paris In-N-Out Burger?
Animal
Today-
style.
Today is National Sweater Day.
The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. One with a collar, turtleneck, that's the kind. Goes with your wear.
All right.
All right. That's fine. The closest thing you'll get me in is a quarter zip. I'm not a sweater guy. I don't even own a sweater.
I have a couple sweaters, like, for going out to dinner kind of a thing, though. Well, I'm more of a three-quarter zip guy, though, too, as well.
Today is also Rheumatoid Arthritis Awareness Day. And trust me, if you have it, you're very well aware
I
of
was
it.
going to say, my mother suffers from that, so yeah, take care of that out there. We feel for you.
On this day in 1653, New Amsterdam, now known as New York City, was incorporated.
LLC, or was that a 529? What was it?
Don't have access to those formation documents.
Start off as a 501c3, actually, Pete, and then they had to
Graduated up.
they lost their tax exempt status.
Add a couple more letters and numbers, would you?
On this day in 1802, the first leopard to be exhibited in the United States was shown by Othello Pollard in Boston.
Brave man. Hey, take a look at my leopard.
On this day in 1848, the Mexican War was ended with the signing of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. The treaty turned over portions of land to the United States, including Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, California, and parts of Colorado and Wyoming. The U.S. gave Mexico $15 million and assumed responsibility of all claims against Mexico by American citizens. Texas had already entered the U.S. on December 29th, 1845. Just seems like a bargain. 15 mil, but you get all that land.
Yeah, well, sure. They drove a hard bargain, though. You got to throw in Wyoming. Oh, all right.
and cash considerations. And
You know what? We're not going to give you all of Colorado. We're going to give you parts of Colorado.
We'll give you a county to be named later. Okay.
We'll give you Spain's first rounder, and you get England's second rounder. How does that sound for you?
And we keep the Coors Brewing plant.
All right. Salud.
On this day in 1863, Samuel Langhorne Clemens used a pseudonym for the first time. He is better remembered by the pseudonym of Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. Right. There you go. Prolific writer. And he did a lot of stuff, Mark Twain.
On this day in 1876, the National League of Professional Baseball Clubs, known as the National League today, was formed in New York. The teams included were the Chicago White Stockings, the Philadelphia Athletics, the Boston Red Stockings, the Hartford Dark Blues, the Mutual of New York, the St. Louis Brown Stockings, the Cincinnati Red Stockings, and the Louisville Grays.
They were big on the stockings back then, weren't they?
Man. What is up with leg apparel?
Were those gold toes, Sammy?
I don't know if they were. I imagine it was a way for them to distinguish, like, who was playing who when you didn't have. I bet you it was expensive to have, like, full blue or red jerseys. So what they did was everyone had the same color jerseys or whatever. You just had different color socks to tell who was on different teams.
Now everybody's got 22 jerseys apiece and uniforms apiece.
All
in every
right,
league.
get off your lawn. I get it, Pete.
It's too many.
On this day in 1892,
I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle, yeah.
William Painter patented the bottle cap. You need a cap to deliver that message in a
I was
bottle.
going to say, otherwise the water gets in there and you can't read anything.
On this day in 1897, the Pennsylvania state capitol in Harrisburg was destroyed by fire. The new state house was dedicated 9 years later on the same site.
Oh, all right. Synergy.
On this day in 1935, Leonard Keeler conducted the first test of the polygraph machine in Portage, Wisconsin.
Admit you made that whole story up. No, you started that fight. You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
I ain't calling you a truther.
On this day in 1945, United States President Franklin Delano Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill left for a summit in Yalta with Soviet leader Joseph Stalin.
I didn't know Franklin Delano could play the flute like that. That's good
Look
stuff.
at him go. On this day, in 1962, that is, the 8th and 9th planets aligned for the first time in 400 years.
So literally when the planets align, it happened. There it was.
On this day in 1998, U.S. President Bill Clinton introduced the first balanced budget in 30 years.
Oh, my God. Seriously? Yeah. That'll never happen again. Richard Petty's mark of 200 wins and a balanced budget will never happen again, ever.
And 7 Cup Series championships.
Never.
Done. History is done. Not happening again.
Nope. No, no,
It'll
sir.
be a miracle.
No, sir.
Celebrating birthdays today, a former Super Bowl halftime performer is hoisting another birthday candle on the cake. Shakira is 46.
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to
Farrah
feel
Fawcett
the
would have been 76. Christy Brinkley is 69 today. In the world of NASCAR, how about a good old hearty happy birthday to Lawless Allen?
Well, happy birthday, one and all, on this Thursday, February 2nd, 2023.